Okay, y'all, we are here about to find the front of the church so that we can go in. No, thank you. So this church has been in the making for over 100 years. Okay. When Gaudi designed this, he may have had blueprints, but they're lost or they were destroyed in fire or something. And so now the architects who are assigned to work on it now, they have to demonstrate that they have an understanding of not just the mindset of Gaudi, but the spirit of Gaudi. So Corinne and I was here last year, but we had a tour of the outside. Now we get to go inside. Like yay! We get to go play in the amusement park for real. We're in. We made it. All right, let's go see what we made. I know what we made it too. Guys, so when we look at this, I'm telling you, from our untrained eye, there seems to be no rhyme or reason. Like, that's a Christmas tree up there with some doves all over it. Like the best Christmas ornaments ever. And if you scroll down, you know, there's baby Jesus. There's like some fruit baskets up there, some ears of corn. The untrained eye, it can look like a melted candle just started melting. I don't even know. And I've done this tour before on the outside where a tour guide actually explained things. But guess what, y'all? There really is a lot going on. The temple will tell the story of the Bible if you go all the way around. These are the books of the Bible, and it's telling us what's happening throughout the Bible. And we have the nativity scene, we have the Old Testament, we have the New Testament, we have the Future Testament. And you got Santa Claus. And Santa Claus. Yep. We are so Nicholas. We are so wrong. So originally this church was scheduled to be completed in 2026, the 100th anniversary of Gaudi's death. Yes. But now they're running a little bit behind, so it's going to be 2030. 2030. Yeah. Yeah. So that would have been 104 years after his death. You say that. 104 years after his death. my mathematician. 100 plus 4. Yeah. And this church basically is telling you the story of Jesus, the story of the Bible, earth and stone, death and ascension. So they're still working. And what's also amazing is, like, you know that work is in progress, but then you look and you see cranes moving and lifting up stuff, and it's like, oh, they're really moving now. Going inside. Going inside. Going inside. Y'all, come on now. You come here and you just standing outside trying to take a picture. My heart was like, oh, we're going inside. And they kept saying no. We're going inside, babe. So inside of the Sagrada is meant to give you the feeling of being in a forest. The pillars are meant to give you the sense of tall trees, but yet you see the light from the sun shining through the trees. Okay. It's like when you walk in, we were being silly, we were excited, but then it was like this. It was overwhelming. Okay, so what happened was, okay, I did this when I went to the power of manifestation, y'all. Let's talk about that. When I went to the Taj Mahal, it's the process of getting there. It's a thought, it's a concept, it's an idea, and then you're standing in front of it. My heart was burning to be standing inside of here. And guess what? I didn't even know we was coming back here. And I'm standing inside, and it's more than I could ever imagine. God is so good. Right? Aww. Oh, my dad's been talking about it. He was like, oh, you're going to see Gaudi. You're going to go to the
Sagrada Familia? And I'm like, yeah, you know, we've already looked it up and this is what we're going to do. But when you step inside, it's just like majestic. It's like majestic and it envelops you and you're just like, wow, it's beautiful.
So Carla, you take all those words back that you were saying outside about the Christmas
serpents and all of that. Yeah, I'm good, girl.
So I was just excited to learn about the tallest, what is it? Temple that's going to be representing the Temple of Jesus, and that's going to be 172.5 meters.
Yes.
And he intentionally did that height because it's slightly shorter than the highest mountain, because his belief in the region, because his belief is the work of man should never surpass the work of God.
The thing about it is he put thought into every single detail in this place, and the fact of the matter is, so Mount Juic is the tallest mountain in this region. And again, it's like when you're an artist, your work should never try to outdo the work of God. And then even when you look at the altar where the choir stands in here, and then there's these dots all around the altar, but they go with the hymns and music and liturgical pieces and everything. So they're the notes. That's why I was like, where's the altar? Where's the altar?
Right.
Yeah, it's like everything in here is just so thought out, sacred. I mean, gosh, guys, you seen us when we were at Casa Batlló, and we were blown by that. And now we're here.
Taking it up a notch.
Like,
did you tell them about the windows? Like, one is to bring in the light, and the other is to disperse the light on both sides. It's so perfect.
It's like sunrise and sunset.
So one side's like one sunset, sunrise. So it felt the one color. Everything is on purpose. Brings in the light, and the other one disperses the light. So I was sitting in the holy area over there, and it occurred to me how grateful I am about our amazing lives. So I was sitting in there, and I was thinking about how blessed I am. So the other day I was looking for a picture to share with somebody on Facebook, and I had to scroll to find it. And I was just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and I was like, what an amazing life. Whose life is this? Mine. It was like when we were here last year,
memories and stuff,
selfies with my girls and everything, and coming and traveling, and us going out to eat, and birthday parties, and it was like, it wasn't like once every 3 months, it was like every freaking day. I was like, look at this amazing life. I couldn't even believe it was mine.
and isn't that amazing? Because sometimes you look at other people's lives like that, like, oh, they're, and it's like you are in awe at your own life.
It hit me because I look at other people's, and I'm kind of like, I'm waiting to get to that, to do that, but I'm doing it. We're doing it. It's happening right now. Like, we're standing in here while people are thinking about standing here. No disrespect to the people that are standing here.
Or some people don't even know.
You don't even know to want to think. You can't even dream this.
This was not a part of my anything.
I had never heard of Gaudi until like a month and a half ago.
Exactly.
And I will give props to our Fun and Budget Act host.
Thank you, Tinesha.
Because she is a teacher in dreaming. So she don't teach on purpose, but just by paying attention. A lot of times in life, I would not know what to even ask for. She has taught me what to ask for.
Y'all, she's our Oprah.
So watch her videos. Watch her videos so that you can learn how to dream about things you don't even know that you're supposed to ask for. You don't even know. How can you don't even
But living teaches us.
Yeah.
Living teaches us.
And I'll tell you a secret though.
We learn along the way.
Guess what? I'll tell you a secret. If you don't know what to ask for La Sagrada Familia, ask for the feeling of La Sagrada Familia. Ask for joy. Ask for amazement, wonderment. The feeling I had when I walked in here, ask for that. And God will provide this. You don't need to know the specifics of what to ask for, just to feel it. Yeah.
And I think that we can't minimize the importance of being thankful for the things that we have. So it doesn't matter if you can't get here to this thing. I know that there's something in your life to be thankful for, that you can look around and say, oh my God, I have this. I have this thing. I have this person.
And it's like you said to me at the front door, it doesn't have to be this today. It can be whatever's in your town, whatever.
Yes.
Reach out and find out and explore and find out how much goodness and greatness there is that you can be thankful for and experience.
And y'all, guess what? We're going to put this out there now. We want to come back when the rest is finished. We want to come back as a group so that we can experience the finished product together. 2030.
Yeah. We'll still be alive, y'all.
Guys, we have a couple of corrections to make. You know, we said, hold on, you know when we said
The Christmas tree
and the olives and the fruit baskets,
and
it ain't no rhyme or reason.
It was a lot of rhyme.
All the reason.
Like 12 of them. So reading is fundamental, and using your headsets and your little guide. But Gaudi did have a lot going on in his head, but it was all scriptural. He had everything from Mary's baptism, the wedding of Mary and Joseph, to Jesus working as a carpenter. So after we started reading, we realized it is so much to learn from just the front of the building. But then when you get inside of the building, the sacredness, and even inside, the way that everything is done and numbered and measured is amazing.
Yes. Oh,
So yeah.
just mathematical genius. It is also that type of thing that I wanted to put into my art and my work when I think about my chapters and my word count.
It's intentional.
It's the same.
It's purpose.
In the
every
hopes that
detail
one
matters.
day you would be so great that somebody will go back and study you too.
Yes, hundreds of years later. Not just somebody, but a whole bunch of somebodies have been here studying his work today.
Yes.
So, yeah. So we take that back. It wasn't a Christmas tree.
We take it back. We
Cypress
sorry.
tree.
Forgive us. We sorry. We knew not what we were doing.
Right, but we know now.
Respect. Guys, we're getting ready to go up into the Passion Tower. We don't know what.
I know, we don't even know what that is.
For like 40 minutes. But we know we're supposed to be there. We do know that.
We do.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Enjoy the view. Thank you.
In English.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's really chilly. Yeah. Yeah, today it's really.
All right. So this is super narrow. It's a little on the narrow side. Let's see. You said little. It's very narrow.
Just the little openings that provide air. And then the other thing that's amazing, like because of stuff we heard inside, but now we can see outside, so you can see the mountain where they were saying it's only going to be so tall because man's work should.
Guys, this part right here is, you see that? It's scared free. This thing is like all thin. I'm like, people are graffiti on this. Everybody, remember when we were inside spiraling down? This is where we were. We were in this right here. We did that tower. That's the Passion Tower. Guys, we have been here at the Sagrada Familia for 4 hours now. We have been here.
No, I'm just kidding.
I know. But that's the thing. It's like just so much to see. Now we like all outside, like staring at the building from every angle. That's what's going on now.
And I've been hitting on them for the last 3 hours. And they're crazy.
We're standing here in front of McDonald's, but we're across the street so that we can really so that we can take this all in.
Yeah.
And we were asking ourselves, we were like, we wonder if the people who live in these homes, like right off of this, right, we wonder who still walks by and appreciates this structure.
Still finds it in awe.
This edifice, or who doesn't even see it anymore. Because there's a point where something becomes so common it becomes invisible, you know? So yeah, so we're just still out here taking it in. We just decided just to make this our day. So right now there's 8 completed towers. In the end there'll be, is it gonna be 12? 12. I think there's gonna be 12 completed towers in total. So there's 8 right now that are completed. And this is where we were saying these towers here are gonna be tall, but they're not gonna be as tall as Mount Juic. They're gonna be a little shorter than Mount Juic, because a man-made edifice should not outdo what God has already made naturally.